Hello, everyone. I pray you all had an amazing week on last week. Okay, we're in the weekend, so I know you all are still trying to digest some of that good Thanksgiving food. So I hope you all had a blessed and happy Thanksgiving. Wow, with Jesus, we have so much to be thankful for. So for whoever you are out there right now, continue to give God the glory, honor, praise, and thank Him for this opportunity, for this moment in time. Okay, everyone, we're about to go into a new teaching. We're about to go into 1 Samuel chapter 16. Well, there's a few things that I feel that the Lord would like for me to pull out, because I feel that there's some of you out there, you're being prepared. You are wondering why you may be placed in an environment and you don't have full understanding. And you're wondering why you're feeling confused, or possibly feeling abandoned, or you may even be feeling like in a rejected place. But I need you to hold tight. I need you to keep on trusting and believing in the Lord that He have a plan designed with you in mind. So let's look at 1 Samuel chapter 16, and we're going to begin at verse 2. I'm just going to give you just a real brief overview, just a little bit. But when we look at 1 Samuel chapter 16, verse 2, look at what the Lord tells Samuel. He tells Samuel from verse 1, Samuel, why are you still mourning over King Saul? He's saying, fill your horn with oil and go. I'm about to send you to Jesse the Bethlehemite, and I'm going to cause you to anoint one of his sons that I chose for myself. And we're going to pause right there. So when we look at this, what is the Lord really saying to Samuel? Samuel, I need you to go, because there's someone who was working. There's someone behind the scenes who was doing what I needed them to be doing until an opportune season or the right time that I'm ready to anoint them and put them in position to do the work for me. But I needed to see how they perform in private. And see, right here, I need, for those of you right now, you may be in a place of separation. You might be in a place that seems like you're all alone, like you're by yourself right now. But this is the time you need to hold on, because that place of separation, that place of you feeling like it's in private where nobody don't see you, please don't be dismayed with that. You're going to have to keep on pressing forward. You're going to have to keep on doing what you're doing. Why? Because the Lord have you in mind. It is something that the Lord is preparing and developing within you that He want to use for His glory. And see, watch this. Before the actual anointing comes, before Samuel ever even touched David to even put the oil on him, David had to go through a sacrifice. What does that sacrifice look like? That sacrifice that David had to go through first was when he was in the field. What do I mean? David had to now get out of his own feelings. He had to get out of his own emotions. He had to get out of how he perceived things of being. You got to believe that there had to be some time in David's life that he may not have felt like or wanted to be in that field, tending, watering them sheep, feeding them sheep. He had to have, hey, he's human just like you and I. How many of y'all really be honest and say that every morning you don't feel like going to work? There's some days that you probably say, man, I could sleep in. Man, there's some days I could just lay here. I could just power down, just chill out. All of us have those times. And you better believe that was his job. David had a moment where he probably had those days where he didn't want to do it either. But David kept on fighting. He kept on persevering. He kept moving forward. So I'm talking to whoever you are today, that place that you're in right now. Please keep moving, because you got to understand, how does the anointing come? The anointing comes through that crushing. It comes through that breaking. It comes through you going through it and not fainting or not quitting while you're in it. And see, that was David. See, David showed that, look, yeah, I might be in this field. I might be by myself. But see, in the field, David was able to now create. He was now able to make songs. He was now able to defend off and also become a protector. There were so many things that was in David that he didn't even know. But being in that environment, being in that place, it was able to help him to hone in on some things, some desires that he didn't even know he had. And see, for whoever you are out there right now, right where you're currently located, do it right, do it well, because there's some things that's on the inside of you. I know you feel like you by yourself, but what's inside of you, you don't know all that was there, but the Lord do. Why? Because He's the one who put it there. And see, many people right now, they be saying, man, I want to know my purpose. I want to do a work for the Lord. Well, you don't know how you can do that, how you can find your purpose and see yourself working for the Lord? work that environment, work that area right where you're at, and do it well. I mean, work it like the Lord is your boss, that you see him every day, even though you might be in an environment or in a place and you might not even like your boss, but you still have to do it well. You still have to do it in a way to where it's no friction there. You still have to do it in a manner like you're working for God himself, because actuality, you are. So whoever you are right now, remember, David's first sacrifice, it was him getting out of his own feelings and getting out of his emotions first. That's what took place in the field. Now the second sacrifice came when David was now about to be anointed. See, when David put himself on the altar, he got out of his feelings and out of his emotions. Now the Lord told Samuel, take a heifer, sacrifice that heifer. And see, that was the next sacrifice. David did his part. So now the Lord is about to do his part. See, the Lord knows when to send the right person to help confirm you. And see, he's going to send that person when he's ready for you, not when you're ready. I'm reminded of Joseph. How did Joseph get promoted to second in command with Pharaoh? It wasn't because Joseph had a dream, but it was all because Pharaoh had a dream, and it caused the two of them to now become tied, because Joseph was the one who was able to be the answer to Pharaoh's dream. And see, that's what you want to be. You want to be the answer to whatever the situation, to whatever the environment. Lord, don't make me get excited out here. Look, because look, you want to be a sweet sound. You want to be a good sound. You want to taste so good in that environment or in that area that you're working in. Y'all, I'm going to stop right there. I got to say something. As we get ready to go into this new teaching, I'm excited about it. I'm happy about it. Why? Because I can see my own self in this. And if you're out there right now, you want to know your purpose, you want to know your destiny, all you got to do now is, look, go straight to Jesus. Talk to him, because you belong to him. If you're out there and you're not saved, this is a good reason for you to go to him, so that he can talk to you and tell you what he needs you to do first. And as knowing Jesus, he going to tell you, you got to receive me first. And once you receive me, then everything else will fall in place. And if you already saved and you've been wondering for years, Lord, how do I serve you better? Or how do I get to my purpose? Well, he might be telling you, slow down, son, slow down, daughter. I just need you to come and just kneel at my feet and watch me, what I do in you and through you. So whoever you are out there right now, just know we love you. And if you don't have a church home, please come on out, check us out. You can either come in person or you can view us online. And till we do this again, God bless you. You all stay blessed and enjoy the rest of this weekend. Love you.